This video chart presentation of Bitzio Inc. brought to you by allpenny.stocks.com. Stock Charts has Bitzio as a pink sheet company. OTC Markets has them listed as OTCQB, meaning that they're fully reporting, and they trade under the ticker BTZO. See, the stock had a flat day on Tuesday, 24,000 shares traded. But what caught our eye as a technical stock to watch this week is the way it's rolling off a bottom, trying to push upward, even hit as high as 22 last week. And with it pushing off this base, and now challenging the 50-day moving average, this is going to stay on radar, because if it can push through some resistance right here around 20 cents, there's a pretty nice upside to the next resistance level. I see an overall shift in trend in the MACD, now starting to work its way back towards zero. Nice look, histogram bars increasing. Looks like the trend is gaining some strength. Of course, I look for that crucial point of breaking through zero to truly go into bull mode. A little bit of a second pinch going on. I see that the negative DI has been up relatively high. ADX kind of cutting through the middle of the two DIs, but in general, it's a nice reversal position. Right now, pretty neutral reading. As any real strength to a direction is kind of coming out of the play. And again, that's a good thing to see, because that could be signaling that the downward pressure is ending, and I'd look for a rotation, a reversal of the positive and negative DIs in position, and for some strength to be added to the upside. It is interesting to note that outside of a little sell-off right through here, money flow index is staying above 50, indicating that people are paying higher prices for the stock. Even as the stock was downtrending, you can see on different levels, basically the AD shows accumulation happening. Checking money flow, right around zero, that's pretty even, pretty neutral, but basically holding up in the green shows that buying pressure has been outweighing selling pressure. CCI's made a nice move, holding right around 100. Technically speaking, the break of 100 is the buy point, and it's a hold until it breaks back down through 100. The full stow shows that momentum is coming into the play, and the tricks also finally making some higher lows, and much like the MACD, indicating that the trend could be shifting direction. RSIs, they're at a critical point because I want to see this red and gold line holding over top of 50. It's pretty easy to see how difficult that can be. Even if the 7 wants to pop through, the longer term RSIs, which are more smoothed out, they have a difficult time pushing above that level, and it's really a key to having the momentum shift from bearishness into bullishness. And right now, right at that key point, so it's time to keep an eye on this and see if it's going to garner more momentum. From a candle standpoint, there's a bottom support here at 15 cents. But I think the support's actually probably a little stronger right there at 16. And realistically, one place I'd have a close eye on this is right about 18. It was a resistance point in the near past, and if this wants to pull back, I'd really like to see it hold over top of 18 to continue to make higher lows coming off this bottom. That'll help the trend continue to shift and move towards bullishness. This is a lower volume play just in general, but it does have some nice days where it gets up over 300,000 shares. I didn't check the share structure on this, but I'm assuming it's a little bit smaller of a float, just based on this volume levels. But I'd be looking for a larger surge and a spike in volume to see if this is going to push through and hold above some resistance at 20 cents. If it can, I think that the resistance is a little intermittent, and I don't really see it getting stronger until up here near 27 and up into 30 cents. So it's a 50% upside to meet some real strong resistance, which I'm not saying that'll happen tomorrow. The stock obviously can make some pretty large moves in one day, but I'm always looking for overall shifts in trend and stock charts identifying true bottoms, making higher lows, and developing a little bit of upward momentum, and importantly climbing back over top of this 50-day moving average, and certainly going up here and try and challenge this 200-day. So it's a nice looking chart. Wrapped up the latter part of last week with some nice upward pressure, and it's one worth keeping an eye on the rest of this week to see if it's going to continue that upward push and move above that 50-day moving average. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the BTZO chart. But as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or this video chart. No person employed by Allpenny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.